You're being told three completely different stories right now. Housing is expensive because of greedy sellers. Rates will drop soon, so just hold on and wait. AI is just a tool, and it won't change jobs that much. All of these are lies. All three are actually the same story. And actually, it explains why housing feels completely impossible right now. Let me tell you something that might scare you if you're a fan of wanting more affordable housing. Amazon just paid over $700 million for a few hundred acres of land in West Virginia. Not farmland, not desert, a tract owned by a home builder, meaning houses were the plan. And then something changed. The math changed. They didn't build homes because the land became more valuable as a server farm than it would be a neighborhood. Read that again. We didn't run out of land. Families got outbid by machines. And here's the part nobody wants to say out loud. Housing competes with other housing. Housing does not compete with global infrastructure capital. You're not bidding against another buyer anymore. You're bidding against the internet. And the internet has more money than your mortgage approval. The housing shortage didn't just come from zoning. It came from new buyers entering the market. Electricity demand. Now let's layer the second lie. Don't worry, rates will come down soon. The Fed minutes basically said we might cut or we might raise, depending on inflation. The translation? Well, they're not planning a rescue. They're watching the economy and reacting, not saving housing. And think about what they're seeing. Massive capital spending, AI infrastructure build out, energy demand exploding, asset prices staying sticky. If that keeps inflation alive, well, they tighten. So if your financial plan is, I'll just wait for lower rates, you don't have a strategy, you have hope. And hope is not a financial plan. The Fed does not lower rates because housing hurts. They lower rates because inflation dies. Now the third piece, and this is the one that makes people really uncomfortable. The safest job everyone recommended 20 years ago was, well, learn how to develop code. Learn to write code. Now developers are supervising AI that writes the code. Some companies literally have senior engineers who don't type anymore. They review and approve. So the job didn't disappear, but the value moved. The value used to be a typing skill. Now the value is judgment. And here's why that matters to housing. Income stability just changed for an entire professional class. Not unemployment, not collapse, compression. More people competing at fewer tiers. That changes what people qualify for long before they realize it. AI didn't kill the job, it killed the salary ladder. Now let's put the three together. Land is being bought by infrastructure instead of families, and rates are staying high unless inflation collapses. Professional incomes are flattening while costs stay high. That combination produces exactly what you're seeing. Not a crash, not a boom, a freeze. The market isn't broken. It's adjusting to a new economic priority, computing power over housing expansion. So here's the real question. What hits housing harder? Data centers taking land? AI flattening incomes? Because one hits supply and the other hits demand. Tell me, which one do you think matters more?